second year in the system for you. How much more comfortable do you feel right now than maybe you did a year ago?
Man, night and day, night and day. Just knowing the offense, kind of knowing our standards, how we want to work, how we want to practice. Not gonna lie, a little rusty not being here for OTAs, so getting in the huddle, hearing the full play call, remembering my process, kind of getting back in that routine. It's been a little of adjustment, but week two of training camp, feeling pretty good.
How much more comfortable do you feel with Trevor? I mean, now you kind of know him. This has got to be probably the most stability you've had at quarterback in your career.
Nah, it's like I said, night and day, man. Just he's more confident. He's playing with more swagger. He knows the offense. He knows his progressions. He's getting the ball out really fast, really accurate. We're making plays. We're making adjustments. We're communicating. Year two in the system is like I said, just night and day. And there's obviously some things that we can clean up, some things we can always improve on. But I love where Trevor's at. I love where his confidence is and his process. And you can definitely see the work that he put in over the off season. And we're getting all the work in now, so we can make all those plays come regular season.
Does it kind of just pick up where y'all left off on that hot streak late in the season where y'all really started clicking?
I mean, that's we're trying to get that for everybody. We're trying to get everybody hot. But yeah, I mean, I think we definitely found the rhythm, especially kind of building my role in the offense, and now adding Calvin, and even with Zay and Christian and Travis and Ag, everybody has a role that they're trying to master. And so we definitely got hot towards the end of the year, and looking definitely to continue to build on that.
Do you ever look around the huddle and be like, oh man, this is almost unfair. We got so much firepower.
Man, it's in the huddle, but when I turn on the tape and I watch my rep. And then once I watch my rep, I watch Zero. And then I watch Christian, I watch Zay, and everybody's winning. Everybody's doing something that I can learn from. Definitely don't want to take this opportunity for granted to be around this talent and learn from this talent, and for us to continue to push each other and make each other better.
Do the expectations feel a lot different around the team this year than maybe a year ago?
Oh, for sure. I mean, we had high expectations for ourselves last year. I think there was just a process to learn how to not beat ourselves. And we definitely, we went through a lot of ups and downs last year. So, we're kind of in the spot where we want to start fast. We want to be the team to build big leads and learn how to finish teams off and finish games at the end rather than really trying to come back and fight for our life to the last second. So it's the NFL. So obviously every game's going to be close. Every game's going to be a battle. But we definitely want to become a team where we're a little bit more dominant from the jump. And that's kind of where our expectation is.
Is that something y'all, because toward the end of the year, that was the thing, you kind of got off to those slow starts, and then we had the fun comebacks, which are always great when you look back at them. Maybe not as fun when you're on the field, going through it. But how do you, get to the point where you're starting fast? How can you pick up where maybe that Chargers game, you picked it up in the second, third quarter? How do you start a game like that?
It starts in training camp, how we start practices, how we start the first period, the first rep of the day. We have to build those habits right now because we're not going to be able to just turn it on come when we play in Indy week one. So, we got a tough schedule too. So we're going to have to start fast. We're going to have to really, build a routine and be more natural with gaining leads and jumping out on teams and scoring points fast. So it starts now. It starts now in practice. It starts now how we address each day at training camp, and just really mastering our craft in that process of being a team that can start fast.
All right, you're in that second year in that tight end room. You got a lot of guys that are looking up to you as kind of like the veteran guy in that room. What's the dynamic like in there with all the young guys kind of looking to you now as to lead?
Man, we're all locked in. I love it. We're also locked in. Luke has been here. Chris is gone, so he's kind of assuming that role. Man, he's been awesome. Just taking charge of the opportunity that he has, and he's not taking it for granted. He's been dominating all camp. GP is growing up. He's learning how to be a professional. He's making plays. He knows where to be. He knows where to get to, and building a relationship with Trevor too. They've been connecting on a lot of plays, and even in Brenton too. Brenton is one of the most mature rookies I've been around. Just really locked in, knows his stuff. Makes mistakes one time and learns from his mistakes. So just a great room. And Rich is doing a great job. And, I'm definitely, the standard setter, the tone setter. And that's a responsibility that I have to take on every single day. And I want our group to be one of the most influential groups on this team. So that starts every single day in our work.
All right, you've been with the offense and in training camp with everybody for a little bit. Do you feel like you guys are ready to cement yourselves as one of the top offenses in the league?
For sure. If we're not shooting to be the best, we're wasting our time. So that's just our mentality. Every single day we want to be the best, and it starts with the work we put in ourselves, how we push each other, how we hold each other accountable. And at the end of the day, when it's time to make the plays, we got to go make the plays. So we understand that's not going to be given to us. We have to go earn that. But, I mean, if we're not trying to be the best to ever walk this planet, we're kind of wasting our time, and that's definitely our mentality.